Welcome to Get Cookin'. All right, let's do another take. Well, that just cut me off. I think I was waving, but this thing isn't going on waving hands. So I don't know what happened. It does that sometimes. Anyway, I was saying Kuz is upstairs making his own lunch. He's gonna do his typical sausage, onion rings, and French fries. That's what the guy likes, you know? What can you do? I must say, sometimes it's like, I can't explain it, but when I cook something exotic, Kuz usually isn't very open to it. Every once in a while he is, but you know, and it's hard sometimes because I don't have anyone else to try it. All I know is, for example, if I cook for my mom, she's usually like, oh, this is good, this is good, this is good. And I don't think she's lying, it's just taste buds are different. He's not really used to vegetables in a sense. And I grew up with vegetables. I love vegetables. That's not. And for me, a meal does not have to, never had to have a piece of meat or a piece of fake meat. So anyway, that's different. But he would like some mayonnaise, and my soy milk went off. So I'm going to try making mayonnaise with aquafaba. Is that what you call it? Aquafaba. I'm not real good with using this, but today's recipe for my banana bread needs it. And I decided, well then, let me try that mayonnaise. And then obviously I'll make something with the chickpeas. Probably just make a chickpea curry because that can keep for, you know, a little while. Anyway, looks like I've got the next few hours of cooking happening. That's it, but I'm glad you're here with me. So this is half a cup aquafaba. All you do is drain your can of chickpeas, save that water, and I'm trying it in this, in the Ninja. You can do it in a blender as well. And I'm going to add a few more other things. For example, 1 teaspoon of salt. Now I usually put in less salt, as you know, but this time I'm putting in almost a teaspoon. And a teaspoon of mustard. I'm sure I took my mustard out. Yeah, things appear and disappear. My top's not going back on my salt. You know, we're right next to the ocean, so things get rusty fast here, like the tops of jars and stuff. I've never lived by the ocean before, so this is all a new experience for me. What I'm doing there is I'm just squeezing in some mustard. I don't measure this kind of thing, but if you like, you can measure, and that would be a teaspoonful, roughly that. Okay, I already got my hands dirty. I don't like dirty hands. Okay, wash the hands quickly because a little bit of that mustard squeezed on it. What else we got? They put in, as often they do, apple cider vinegar, which I will substitute lemon juice. This is a juice from 1 lemon. The lemons right now here are so thick-skinned that they're really a pain to juice. They did want 1 lemon juice plus a tablespoon of apple cider vinegar. I'm just gonna measure this out to see how much it made. Okay, it made a tablespoon. I made 2 tablespoons, so I think that accounts for it. I just ignore vinegar. That's what I do. You can add the vinegar, no problem. And then you're supposed to have 3/4 cup of cashews that were soaked overnight. Guess what? I don't have that. At night, I'm so tired, I never feel like going down to the kitchen and soaking all this stuff. So a shortcut for doing that is to just soak it in some hot water. I've done this for about 10 minutes. That's all I'm gonna do. It's gotta be good enough. All right, let me rinse these off. And I just learned that you should really rinse off your cashews, that when you soak them, it releases something. I don't know if that's true, but because it came to me, I will start doing that as it's no problem. All right, let me rinse them and be back. Cheers, I've got it all in my blender. Looks like a lot of nuts. Okay. Normally I make this, I have another recipe on there and it's made with the soy and oil. So this doesn't have oil in it, which is kind of nice. Of course, nuts are like oil, but still maybe one step better than oil. All right, let's see how this works. I've never done it before. So it says to blend it up and then add in 1 tablespoon of water at a time to thicken it up. Obviously with this kind of blender, I can't just pour it in, so I'll have to stop. But doesn't matter. We'll just see how it comes out. All right, it is kind of thick. This is supposed to sit now for 2 hours to thicken up, so Coos will have some little bit thick and runny. Oh, quite tasty. Kind of tastes the mustard. Might have put in a dollop too much of mustard. I'm going to grate it up a bit more because I didn't soak those cashews, it's a little grainy. That's why you got to soak your cashews longer. I didn't have time. All right, that's that. I'm going to put it into what? That is the question. This is kind of a big jar, but that's what I got. It's a little too big. Do I have anything smaller? Question is, this or this, this or this. I think we're going with this. And you can see, ooh, that really flew down it today. I got my bananas ready to go. That'll be up next. We like, it actually is very nice. Well, that's great. Lovely. I know it will firm up in 2 hours. I have no doubt about that. Let's get a scraper tool so we can get every last drop of this lusciousness out. Well, this is a great, great discovery. I'm loving this. I think it would be very, very nice in a salad dressing base. Very good. In fact, I think I'm not going to wash that out, and I'm going to add a little, I'm going to make a salad dressing out of that because it really is tasty. Very tasty, in fact. Okay, I'm going to go run that up to Coos. If he wants to use it, he can, but it stays upstairs anyway. And I'll get back with you for some banana bread, but you probably have to watch another video. Bye.